Okay, you can begin. Go ahead.
Today, when I was sleeping on my bed, Coco was whimpering because he wanted to sleep with me. But it was midnight and I was reluctant to bring him on top of my bed because once I wake up, I can't really sleep back again. So I just ended up bringing Coco on top of my bed because Coco was whimpering a lot and that made me feel annoyed. This is my question for you. Um, do you like the fat turtle or the skinny turtle?
Skinny turtle. Okay, the fat turtle or the skinny turtle. Wonderful. Wow, look at that. So I need to say that you had, I think, almost a perfect answer. If you ever decide to take the TOEFL, and as long as you are comfortable with the topic, I see you potentially getting a 30 out of 30 on the TOEFL speaking section. So if you practice a lot of summarizing, right, and talking about your opinions, the speaking section will not be a problem for you. So that's awesome. So I'll answer your question, and then I'm going to give you corrections for this your small talk topic, right? I like both. I like both, right? The problem is I think the fat turtle is harder to take care of. And what do you think? Why do you think the fat turtle is harder to take care
Because it needs more food
of? the
to
fat
give.
the fat turtle is hard to take care of because when I give her food, she doesn't eat it. She doesn't eat it. So let's say you put food in front of Coco. What does Coco do then?
Eats it.
He eats it. He runs to it. He eats it, right? I put the food there, and the food just is untouched. And I'm thinking, what's happening, right? So how do I need to do a special thing to feed the turtle? Do you know what you need to do?
Is it give snacks?
Pull it out, put it in front of the food, and then the turtle's like, "Oh, I'm here. Here's the food. Yum 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 yum." So, and I have to do that with the water too, and it's a little bit annoying. I like them both, right? But the big turtle is harder to take care of. The little one is really easy. You put the food, you go away, and then wow, the food's gone. It knows how to get its own food by itself.
The little is younger, right?
The little one is younger. Yeah. I like them both. They're both really cute. But then I don't know why the big one doesn't want to get its own food by itself.
You still didn't name them?
Oh, not really. Yeah. You had some names for me last time, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember the names that you suggested? Because I thought that those were pretty good names too.
I can't remember. Like I like names that's like they end with an O, like Coco, and it rhymes.
That's a good idea because then if they both rhyme, it's kind of cute. It's like a pair, right? So,
Yeah. And one of my quails, there were three quails, and one of them ran away. And
mm,
two of them, one of them is named Dodo, and one of them is named Toto.
Jojo Toto, there you go. Wow, so that's cool. You have your quails, two of them, right? Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, you had a great you had a great topic for your speaking test. Let me give you feedback on your answers. You did really well because you only said one time. Just one time.
Uh,
Yeah,
okay.
but that was pretty good though. So, and you had really good vocabulary words because look at that. You had whimpering, right? You used past tense well, okay? And reluctant, right? You said you were reluctant to bring him on top of your bed, right? And then here you use present tense correctly too. So, you use past tense to talk about, well, I didn't want to bring him up on the bed. I was reluctant. And then you use present tense to talk about that feeling correctly because once you wake up, you can't get back to sleep again, right? So you say, I can't sleep back again. We're going to say, I can't get back to sleep. Can't get back to sleep. I'm the same way. If I wake up and in the middle of the night I go, oh no, this is not good. I need to find a way to get back to sleep, but it's really hard for me too. How do you try to get back to sleep then?
I feel hot. Like, because I feel hot, I don't really want to move because it's hot and I'm sweating. Like, and I don't really want to move. So I just like when I don't move, it feels tired. So I just like close my eyes. Sometimes I do that, and sometimes I'm like closing. I mean, I'm not like opening my eyes like all like about 1 hour, and I was like, oh, I can't get back to sleep,
Oh,
and then
really? So your
do
eyes are still
another.
closed. Your eyes are closed for 1 hour, but you still can't go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hard.
So I just end up doing another thing.
Sometimes that's what you have to do. If you can't go to sleep, you have to do something else, and maybe that helps make you feel bored, makes you feel a little bit bored to go back to sleep. I sometimes, if I can't go to sleep, I'll just go somewhere else, right, for a little bit, and maybe read something really boring, and then sometimes that puts me to sleep. Sometimes.
What is something that is really boring?
Something that's really boring, for me, it's math problems. I try to do a little bit of math. So you're much better than me at math, right? So when I look at a math problem, I can't really think that well. I haven't done math in a really long time. So I just think, oh, okay, I give up and I go to sleep. Yeah, so anyways, let's take a look here. So this is good. Yeah, pretty good answer. If this were a question, you would totally get a 4 out of 4. This would be a perfect score. Because to get a 4 out of 4, you're allowed to make a tiny, tiny mistake. You can make a tiny, tiny mistake, right? But if you make a lot of mistakes with grammar or vocabulary, or you have long pauses or ums, then you would get a lower score. Yeah. So,
There is like one boy in my class.
mhm,
I mean, like in my academy,
mhm.
and then he had a speech, and he was like, "Today I'm gonna talk about," um, and then he just talked, and then he couldn't memorize anything, so he was like just like pausing for about like 2 minutes, and then
Oh.
I can't remember, and then he just went back to
Oh
sleep.
wow, okay. Yeah, that's definitely not what you want to do on the TOEFL. So if he took the TOEFL and he did that, then unfortunately it would give him a really bad score. So anyways, yeah, Ruby, nice job, nice job. Let me go ahead and close this.